Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch.
I wish I recorded the other game that I was playing the other night, man. God, no, I hit Dak Prescott. The fool had caught the pick from me. I had threw a pick. The closest person that was to him was Dak, so I locked on to Dak. I hit that boy with everything I had, boy. I made him fumble that football with that. No, he was pissed. Hey. Hey.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Elliott on first down, going to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other side.
Oh,
And down he goes. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. A first down carry by Elliott.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Now Elliott. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it started short.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Prescott to throw on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there.
That was my fault.
And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Whip. Watch the whip. Switch.
On first down, Wilson dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To throw again on second down.
Oh, yeah.
Wilson, that's complete to DK Metcalf.
Oh, my God.
All the way in, touchdown Seattle.
I blitzed everybody, man. I couldn't see in the back. The nigga got away from me.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry.
Oh, man, come on, we got to run fast for that.
The sack there by Rasheem Green. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
He got me, bro.
Blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Hold up. Let's see it. Let's go with this.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
He picked me.
One that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now it's Wilson. Steps away to his... Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out.
Oh, yeah.
It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
Just out
We'll take that from you.
to the 16-yard line.
We will take that.
Let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off.
You can't run the ball with Russell Westbrook.
But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. This is Elliott. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
See, that's what I hate about this game. They need to make you use a picket. This nigga ain't catching the ball.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Oh, let me get some men in the backfield, man. I'm not liking this.
How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with
I got 2 men on him. Ain't no way he catching that over me, man.
Stretch that lead out a bit further. He's having a nice little first half here.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Trying to catch that doggone ball.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Yo.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0.
Bro, I want to know how this nigga know my play.
It's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got one-on-one coverage on the outside right here.
Prescott.
Oh, yeah, he gone.
And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yeah, he's gone. One-on-one coverage with Cooper. Cooper all day.
Yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
88 and out the gate?
Yeah,
oh, my God.
I used to hear my old man talk about it.
Oh,
usually,
I don't want to see that bull. Man, come on, man.
Well,
this nigga missed the field goal, bro.
It's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
I'm going to have to go for 2 on the next possession and have like 4 games.
That's it, baby. We got work at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Forced out to his left.
Oh, yeah, that's pick action.
One that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan.
That's pick action.
And he'll bring this
That's pick action. I take it. You hear me? Pick action.
This is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
Bro,
20,
I threw a pick in the end zone.
And at the end of it,
And Dallas picked it up. That's what you get for playing, nigga. That's what you get. I hit that nigga in the end zone. He dropped the football, nigga. Quit playing on me, boy.
Yeah,
That's what you give me trying to showboat, nigga. Yeah.
I remember watching teams play.
Stop
the ball
playing,
might
nigga.
be on the ground a number of times during the game.
My ball back, nigga. Get my football back, nigga.
That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to.
Oh my God, I threw another pick, man. Jesus.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. We haven't even escaped the first
This is going
half,
back and forth, man.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Good shot. Good shot.
Down he goes. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Third and long. It's Wilson being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, he going for it. This nigga done. Same play. He's on the same play, nigga.
Not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. The 20. That's caught by Hollister.
This nigga caught the ball.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. To throw is Wilson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Myers' kick is good.
Yeah, it would be.
But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away.
We got one play. One play to score.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Prescott. Looking deep.
Oh, yeah, one-on-one coverage. Oh, yeah.
And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to take over.
I've been running this nigga all day with this nigga Cooper, nigga. You
So we
telling me
reach halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we sit
it's
here in Orlando to
halftime
check
anyway,
in with
so
Jonathan
really don't
Coachman
matter.
at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Seahawks with
Down
the
by 2
advantage,
scores.
and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
It's okay, he gonna throw another pick here in any second. You feel me? It's gonna be all over
Coming
them.
to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Online.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says,
Dang,
all right,
he shouldn't have got all lit.
3, except in certain
I had
situations.
the blitz on the nigga. I just didn't run the right play.
Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with 2nd and just 2 yards to go. They run again with Carson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left.
You better throw it away, nigga.
Incomplete.
I know what you're doing
Got
now.
out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open,
shut all
Charles,
that
so
down.
just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him.
Make
If
you
no
on the
one's
line,
open
make you
and you don't
run
have a
over
running
rough.
lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
On 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, that's pick action. Thank
And a
you.
big turnover there as his guys will
I
get the
take
football
that.
back.
Big pick action.
first possession of the third
All right,
quarter.
dog, let's get it.
Interceptions,
We gotta get down the field and score. We're down by 2
Indeed, and
possessions.
not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Elliott. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35 on 2nd down. Prescott flush to his right. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. Still under that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Cooper was the intended target.
Ain't no way,
and it's
nigga.
3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. Complete to Jason Witten.
Okay, Witten. That's what I'm talking about.
Before he's brought down. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. From the red zone now, Prescott rolling. Oh, Prescott.
Oh, my God. I dropped the freaking football, man. Ah.
Traffic, and now he's free.
This is pissing me off, man.
Past the 20. And they bring this one back.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you ain't showed up that time, nigga.
Touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring them indeed with that score.
I was right there from scoring, man. I thought she just kept running the ball.
The decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Really? Thank it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant.
Oh, that would have been a touchdown, bro. What you doing, bro?
To laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. Over down there, that message would have been received in a different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football.
Yeah, I messed that up. He saw that one. He saw it coming.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Catch a pass or something.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Now Prescott.
Oh, yeah, that's Zeke. That's Zeke.
He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 79 yards. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
Needed that.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback.
Why you fly? Why would you make that nigga count that ball up?
He'll get it on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. They run it with Carson.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead,
man, I got
they flipped it on its ear
right there.
and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I guess they
No,
figured
they ain't
with a guy
catching
who is
that, not
that
on you.
hot downfield,
Oh, no.
who knows how to get the
whole
ball into
line
the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. To throw once more on second and 10. Wilson. Gain there of 21 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds.
My man is
this
getting
fourth
to
quarter
him.
lead.
I just got to get that a little bit
Stay
quicker.
in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation.
Oh, man.
Stay in bounds, young man.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Here's Wilson to throw.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
There's a blitz at that nigga, boy.
It looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
This is third and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. From the gun, it's Wilson. Under a heavy rush and down he goes.
Go for that field goal, boy.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2,
Need to block
3,
this or miss,
4
make
sacks
this nigga
given
miss.
up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Still a
So
two-score
they
game.
settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to
He
solve
going
this
for
one
own
away.
side kick.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still
Out of
ate up
bounds.
time, got points, so
I'll
it's
take
not
the
mission
extra field
accomplished.
position. Why you pause the game? Come on,
It's
nigga.
darn close.
Let's go.
He better not. I had somebody do that before, too.
They're running it.
Watch it switch up. Watch it switch
Now a
up.
play fake here on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. What a nightmarish
read my
game.
play.
He's
I think he
having
read
now
my play.
6 interceptions.
Oh, my God. This fucking dude
Absolutely
fucked up.
unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes
Yeah,
of
he got
Peyton Manning,
stood.
Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Hold on, let me
Now,
get
the
back
first
to my
play of the
blitz, bro.
drive there is incomplete.
He trying to get rid of the ball real quick.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. On third down, Wilson going right side here, that's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Wilson after the play fake to Carson, escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
If I'm not blitzing, then he's going to get out the pocket.
Not
like
totally
that.
home free yet, but it's looking good as
I
they
also
come
don't
up
want to leave my
first and
backfield
10.
too wide open.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. End zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf.
Oh my God, bro. I'm blitzing this nigga. Ain't no way you getting that ball off me like
stretch
that.
that lead out a bit further.
Nigga right there.
So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Yeah, I know he's going for an onside kick. I don't know why he's going for an onside kick.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed
Barely.
the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My defense.
Quentin
My
Jefferson.
offense, man. My offensive line, man. That is
drops him for a
terrible. I
loss
can't
of
even
10
get it.
yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly.
Overthrowing the nigga.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Flushed out right. And now here's another interception. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The number 7 usually lucky here for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So the victory here for Seattle. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time.
Shut up, commentators. I don't know what y'all talking about, nigga. I'm just running y'all mouth. See what I can find. Oh, niggas is on it tonight, boy. Usually it take about 30 seconds to find somebody. Not tonight. They coming in.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside
Somebody
Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Okay.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks,
they gave the ball to me, though? Wow.
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
See if we can do a better time than last time.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Set the tone, defense. Set the 26.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints
coming, and he's taken down.
Oh, I did not see that coming out the outside the screen like
that. Like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long.
Hold up.
Here's Prescott. He's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a fourth and long. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And he fires one. It's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
It's third and 7.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Buying time to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th.
Yes, sir. I like this guy.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Check 50, team. Yellow. Charlie.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's complete.
He still got it out about just an inch.
First down before he's tackled at the 5. Able to convert on 4th to bring up first and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And
good job.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. They'll buy some time right. It's Hill, complete.
No, sir.
And he is out of bounds here. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And they're going to get
Fourth and goal. What you going to do, nigga? You going to go for it? Oh, he's going for it.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. Now here's Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, pit in the end zone. I'll take it. Yes, sir. I'll take it. Give me my ball back.
These guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback.
You ain't finna already threw one pick. You think you finna score on me?
Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot.
Not gonna happen.
Your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Not gonna happen, buddy.
For Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Burn action.
Prescott
Burn
to
action.
throw it.
Nigga, win!
Prescott
This nigga dropped the football. I got it back.
Scoreless after one. Third and long for Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Oh, we going for a field,
Pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down. Talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some
I'm
positive
trying to
yardage,
burn
and he
this
did,
nigga.
but not enough.
Burn
Back
action,
in the
nigga.
offense, still out there. They are going to go for it. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Blitz coming and down.
I couldn't get rid of the ball fast enough, man.
Decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
You on
So
that
after
same
the
little play.
INT, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. This is caught.
Oh, he scored. I was right there in front of him, but I pulled out because I thought he was going to roll my home. I knew he shouldn't have got there.
Touchdown grab.
I should have stayed on him.
First onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra
Oh,
point right down
man.
here. And that
We
makes
got
the
that
score
in the
7-0.
mud, bro. I should have stayed on that nigga, but I thought
Now
Mahomes was
after
going
the
to run.
touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, no. We Gucci.
About set for this next drive by the
Trying to burn
Cowboys
this nigga, man.
offense.
That's what I'm
And
trying to
last
do.
time this unit was out here, costly
But
turnover.
my people ain't
and
giving
then
me no
that turned into 6
time.
points. They've got to make
Oh, yeah.
amends.
And how many
That's
times
burn
have we
action
sat in
right there.
meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football?
That burn action
Offense
right
take care of
there.
the
I'll
defense,
take that
defense
one.
take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Draw play, Elliott. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
I run the ball a little
It's
bit.
a
I got to mix
6-yard
it up a
gain on the
little bit.
ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Nah, man. I see that. He
From
should
just
be
shy
wide
of
open down the
midfield,
field.
Prescott. Under
Nope.
heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll need a
I'm
big
trying
play
to
here
throw the
from
ball,
Dak and
man,
the
like I want
Cowboys
to.
after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott down.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he has
Hey, where is it on my line?
recovery for a
You're
Chiefs
not giving me no time
touchdown.
to do my play.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help,
I
but
don't
the
know
bottom
what to
line,
do,
he's got
man.
to take
This
care of the
nigga-
football.
And you can bet they're
He
bridging
getting,
two
I mean,
hands
he
on the
getting the
ball here as the
luckiest stuff
kicks
ever.
away
My line
following
is
that
leaving the
fumble
hole
return.
wide open.
That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
All right, man, I need 2 quick scores. This nigga got me 14
About set for this
already.
next drive by the
Looking like
Cowboys
30 seconds.
offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried?
Look at that. Look at that.
Coming, and he's
What
taken
is my
down.
line doing?
Emmanuel
Bro.
Agba able to to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. To try
Look at
again
that.
after the
I
sack.
can't believe it.
Prescott in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard
Jesus
line.
Christ. I'm not understanding none of this.
Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
I can't
They'll
even
have 2
plant my
remaining
feet
as we
straight.
step aside here in this second quarter.
I gotta go for something deep.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Throwing, Prescott. He rifles one that's
I
intercepted.
ain't nigga hand.
Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. So they've got the football, and they'll start.
You're some bull.